It's Ronnie, and welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, round 14. And if you'd like to put a layout on Instagram using the sketch for today or any day, use hashtag 30DSCBL14. For today's layout, we're using a sketch by Jennifer Gagne, and she is also Kay's mom here on YouTube. So check out her videos and see what else she creates. Super cute sketch, that's for sure. I'm going to be scrapping this photo here of my niece and her 4 kids. Also, I am going to use both of these alphas for my title. And the paper, well, I'll tell about the paper in a minute. This is 49 Market Lilac, I believe. And so are these pieces. I cut them. I didn't cut them. I punched them out of the cut aparts, the laser cuts, that's it. But the paper I'm going to be using is from Stamperia, and it matches really good. I had that paper for a long time, but nothing to go with it. There was things to cut out, which I will be using some tags, but that's the back of that sheet, and I did buy 2 sets of that just so I could have plenty to cut out. My photo's bigger than a 4x6. Every time I try to do a photo with Josiah in there, it cuts off his head with 4x6. There was no extra space on it, so it would cut it off. It looked like it was all right till I got ready to, well, the printer got ready to print it, and then it cut it off. So after trying to adjust twice, I just went ahead and did a 5x7. I Oh, here's those tags, and they did not have holes in them. They did not even have what looked like a hole. So I used my punched and punched holes, and I also used that We Are Memory Keepers hole reinforcer punch. And I am putting twine, and this is, well, it's corded and waxed. And I got it off Amazon. I got a whole bunch of colors, and I like it real well because it stays where you put it practically. It's a little stiffer. So it's not going to fall down when you go to put it in your album. It's going to stay up. However, it is a little harder to glue down when you're doing that kind of thing with it. I'm supposing it's because of the wax on there, but it will do it. I'm cutting this frame in half. It shows on the sketch that Jennifer made. It shows layers there, like couple. So I thought I'd substitute some frames and a doily for those couple of layers. Her sketch only shows the 3 tags there, but I did add that film strip because, it is a purplish looking one. And I'm going to add some flowers. Her sketch does show some flowers on there, so it is good to add the flowers. And then I think I'll have basically uh, an inspiration. Well, then I think I'll start that one over again. Then I think I'll have her pieces inspired me to use and add just a little bit more because y'all know I like more. Um, the leaves that are just leaves, they actually came from Nature Study, I believe. I cut them out of the back of the cover sheet for it because it has some awesome things to cut out back there. But I'm using them on this layout instead of one with Nature Study. I am adding foam tape to some of these, and this is pretty thin foam tape. I wasn't happy with it when I got it off of Amazon, so I probably won't be buying it anymore because the tiny ones are just almost flat completely, and these are not much more, but it does give my leaves and my flowers some lift. Oh, and I did add only 3 tags, whereas Jennifer had 5 in the sketch because I think mine are quite a bit bigger. They're kind of on the fat side, but they look great with my paper and and they were cut out of the Stamperia, and they do look great with my paper and my photo there. Now, my photo, the shirts look more blue. However, the digital looks more purple kind of like a dusty purple. So I put it in my folder thing for ones that I'm going to have print out, professionally where you mail it off, instead of my printer, just so it'll match just a little bit better. Now, when I was putting those two clusters of flowers over there on the left, I thought I'd put the one that looks kind of pointy, I think they're lilacs or something, on the top so it kind of point upward, and then have the other two flowers towards the bottom. But those leaves, oh my goodness, I couldn't cover them up at all, even with the other flowers. So it went down a little bit lower, and my cluster's not as tall as I originally planned. But I like it this way. Now these purple flatback pearls, I have had them forever. I mean, like, oh, 12 years maybe. They were gifted to me in a rack, and I do have some more lighter colored ones, but I thought I'd use these because I thought, when am I going to use them again? I don't do purple or lavender that often, but I do have a couple of weddings that used it. So that's what I'm going to try to get some layouts done with them. Of course, I said that last time I did a layout that was with lavender or purplish colors, and it was one of these two weddings, but hopefully I'll stick to it better and get those used up. I added this label on the right hand side, and I looked and looked for something to either rub on there or to glue on there, and I couldn't find anything I wanted to use, so I went ahead and pulled the rub-ons out, if I can even say that word. And I'm going to use them and put some on the tag, and then there's somewhere there I laid down a little heart button looking thing, and it's going to go on there too. But while I'm doing that, I want to talk about the photo. I did say that Josiah is too tall and everybody else looks short, and they're not. I mean, they're taller than me, well, except maybe Michael. No, I think he tested himself at the wedding and he was taller than me. So, yeah, they're not that short. It's just that he's that tall. And this was at my niece's wedding, and they were all part of the wedding, ceremony itself. And they all look so cute. I thought about naming this Cuteness Runs in the Family or something like that, but then I decided to do It Is a Family Affair. But a couple of them do have some cute faces on there. Three smiled, and the other two, well, Brock really has a funny look, and Michael, he's close. He's close to smiling. But yeah, love this photo. And here I decided to add a few more rub-ons. And there is mixed media looking stuff on the paper with the butterflies. And it's kind of a gray looking. But I thought I can still go ahead and add a little bit of purple. So that's what I did. And yeah, I love the sketch, Jennifer. Thanks for creating it. And I enjoyed making this layout. And if y'all look down there below, you will find a master playlist link, and it will take you to all the videos for this month. I love just turning it on when I get ready to scrapbook, and it just plays. And I think this is my opinion. I mean, it may just be my opinion. It may not be true whatsoever. It might be that I'm just that involved with the layout I don't notice, but it seems like the with doing a playlist that the little commercial break things are a lot shorter. I don't think I would have time to pick up my remote and hit the button after 5 seconds, because I don't think they're 5 seconds long. If they are, I mean, that's all they are. So I really like the playlist. And yeah, there's the captured moment. It's a beautiful life. And the flowers and greenery. And aren't those little leaves just gorgeous? And see how tall that would have went if I'd put it in a different spot. But I decided to go up higher with the little two other flowers instead. I, like I said, I couldn't cover up those gorgeous leaves. But I hope you have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun on the hop. And check out the playlist below. And subscribe to a bunch of new people. Bye.